All right, good afternoon. I'm here with Donovan Byers,
Hey,
Western Carolina University. I'm David Reimel. Donovan, wanted to start out. This is the first opportunity you and I have had to meet.
uh,
Not sure which program you're entered into. I'm in WCU
I'm in the
MBA
Master of
program.
Entrepreneurship.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm in the Master of Entrepreneurship
All right.
program.
What encouraged you to apply? What got you to decide to get after this in college?
Well, my family has a history of running their own business, and I've spent 10 years in law enforcement, and I've recently started up a venture of my own. It's kind of strange, kind of bringing back the old vending machines, but I'm pairing them with credit card readers for contactless transactions. You can just scan your chip, not have to worry about touching too many things. With pre-COVID, everybody's kind of concerned about germs. So that's where I'm at. That's what inspired me.
What semester are you in the program?
This will be my first one.
Okay, all right. Well,
Yep.
this is a good
My
class to get
first
after
class.
it in then. So these
Yeah.
learning communities. I'm in the WMBA or the MBA program and
Right.
a couple of entrepreneurship classes, and the learning community really is a beneficial thing, but it's primarily in the entrepreneurship side. So,
Right.
are you currently working while you're pursuing this degree?
Oh yeah, I work full time and then some. I,
Okay.
I work full time at the Clay County Sheriff's Department,
Okay.
but I'm stationed at the Hayesville High School during the school year. So today's a teacher work day, so I kind of had some time.
How do you think this advanced degree will aid you in your career?
You know, honestly, I haven't had much help in my career from any degree that I've got. I've got two associates and a bachelor's, and here in my area, they just can't afford to pay you anymore. Recently, they did give me a rank up, not necessarily because of the degree, but I'm now known as a corporal instead of just a deputy. It's a tiny pay bump, but just in our area, degrees don't help you much in careers here.
Working full time like that, have you had trouble balancing your personal time, your work time, and your academic time?
Absolutely. It's a nightmare. I'm always taking full-time classes. Well, now this is part-time classes, so this is a lot easier than what I've had in the past. But full-time work, I work football games at night. Of course, with COVID, I won't have that for a while. But it's been stressful. And we've tried to refinance houses with all this going on. Now we're actually selling our house with this going on. We're going to build another one. So I've got school, work, house, sales, building, everything, and my side business.
Okay.
So it's a nightmare.
What is it that you're passionate about in regards to your current or your future career path?
You know, what led me here to be at the high school, I'm one of those SROs that wasn't put here to get them kind of out of the way. I'm one that wanted to be here. I really enjoy helping out students, foster their growth, put them on the right track to get a good career, things like that. Help with sports here and there. Just like to keep kids on the right path. That's inspired me in that aspect. Um, on the other side, what's inspired me with the business is kind of want to do my own thing also. And the way that I'm running this business is very passive. I have machines that do most of the work for me while I'm not there. Then I go after hours and I do my stocking and my accounting and things like that. Um, really just needed more money. I had to find a way to make some money.
Well, what's interesting to me, the one time that really I identify with vending machines in my life was high school and college days. So that's interesting being a student resource officer. You're
Yeah,
using vending machines. So that's an
right. Yeah,
observation to make for someone that's working into that.
yeah.
Um, is this program an enhancement of your current career, or do you think it's going to be a springboard into other things for you?
I think it's going to lead into some other things. I'm hoping to, first I need to gain knowledge for myself about how to run my business, which I have no idea what I'm doing. And second of all, I'm hoping to maybe teach some online business type classes in the future with this master's program.
Okay. Um, Coming into it, there's two ways that I'd phrase this question is what advice would you give to a new student entering the program? Well, you're a new student entering the program. So the other question,
Yep.
what advice are you looking for coming into the program?
Well, as me coming into a program, I always like to use the I can't remember honestly if it was a Abraham Lincoln quote or something like that. But if I had 7 hours to chop a tree or 8 hours to chop a tree, I'd spend 7 hours sharpening my axe, kind of thing. Be prepared. Reach out to your teachers before the classes start. Get the syllabus. Figure out what books you need. Figure out what everything's going to be like. Your time frame. Prepare. Be ready ahead of time. Be ready before the class starts, especially in an online setting.
And just one last question, so we'll wrap this up. Is there anybody that you admire as an entrepreneurial inspiration?
Yeah, I've got a few people. There was this guy. I don't know if I should use names on here or not, so I'm not going to use names. But there was this guy that moved into town when I was in about the 6th grade, and he opened up a local knife making business, which isn't like, it was very weird how he did it. He actually had it produced in China, and then he sold the kits. And I started working for him in the 6th grade, so he's always been around. I actually plan on reaching out to him for my subject matter expert. And also my stepmother, she's worked 22 years, built and maintained her own retail store in a tourist town called Helen, Georgia. For her to do that as a single mother all those years and be able to keep the business afloat and keep her kids in school and all like that, that's admirable.
Very good. Well, I appreciate you volunteering to sit for this interview as you did.
Yeah, no problem.
To the rest of the students in our class, there you go. Donovan Byers, student resource
Yeah.
and vending machine entrepreneur, ready to learn more and plan for his business.
Right.
Thank you, Donovan.
All right, thanks.